Your beliefs are the foundation of everything you do, every decision you make, and the life you create. They are the invisible forces driving your behavior, shaping your perceptions, and determining the results you achieve. But here's the truth many people overlook. Your beliefs are not facts. They are simply the stories you've been telling yourself consciously or unconsciously for years. And if those stories aren't empowering you, they're limiting you. The good news is you have the power to rewrite them. You can choose beliefs that ignite your potential instead of holding you back. Think about this. Every person you admire, every individual who has accomplished extraordinary things had to believe they could before anyone else did. They didn't wait for someone to validate their dreams. They didn't let fear or doubt dictate their actions. They made a decision to believe in themselves and their vision, even when the odds were stacked against them. And that's where transformation begins. It starts with the decision to adopt beliefs that serve you, not hinder you. Maybe you've been carrying beliefs that were handed to you by others, your family, your friends, society. You're not smart enough. You're not talented enough. People like you can't succeed. These beliefs may have been planted years ago, but they don't have to define your future. You have the power to challenge them, to question their validity, and to replace them with something that empowers you. What if you replaced "I'm not good enough" with "I'm more than capable"? What if you changed "It's impossible, I'll find a way"? The moment you shift your beliefs, shift your reality. Your brain is wired to find evidence for whatever you believe. If you believe you're not good enough, you'll unconsciously look for proof to support that story. But when you start believing in your potential, your brain goes to work to prove that belief true. Suddenly, you notice opportunities you missed before. You take actions you might have avoided. You start to build momentum, and momentum creates confidence, and that confidence reinforces your belief even further, creating a powerful upward spiral of growth and achievement. But belief isn't just about thinking positively or repeating affirmations. It's about making a decision deep in your core to commit to a new standard for yourself. It's about acting in alignment with that belief, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's hard. Because belief without action is empty. When you truly believe in something, you back it up with your behavior. You show up differently. You approach challenges with determination instead of fear. You see setbacks as learning experiences, not failures. Here's the incredible part. The more you act on empowering beliefs, the stronger they become. It's like building a muscle. The first time you challenge a limiting belief, it might feel awkward or even scary. But every time you choose to step into a more empowering belief, you reinforce it. You start to see yourself differently. You start to realize that the only limits that ever existed were the ones you accepted. And when you stop accepting those limits, your life begins to expand in ways you never thought possible. Right now, you have the power to choose. You can hold on to the beliefs that keep you stuck, or you can decide to embrace beliefs that inspire you to rise. You can tell yourself a story of limitation, or you can create a story of possibility. And here's the truth, the story you choose will determine the quality of your life. Choose wisely, believe boldly, because the life you want is waiting on the other side of the beliefs you decide to adopt today. Dreams are the seeds of greatness, but without action, they remain nothing more than fantasies. Every extraordinary achievement you see in the world started with someone who was willing to take action, not just once, not just occasionally, but consistently and with relentless determination. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't isn't talent, intelligence, or resources. It's their willingness to step up, make bold moves, and take massive action. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. You can have the most incredible ideas, the most ambitious goals, but if you're not doing something about them, they're worthless. Too often, people wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan before they take the first step. They get stuck in a cycle of overthinking, doubting, or procrastinating. But here's the truth, the perfect moment doesn't exist, and no plan will ever be flawless. The only way to move forward is to start. Take that first step, even if it feels uncertain, even if you don't have it all figured out. When you take action, you create momentum, and momentum is one of the most powerful forces you can harness. It's like pushing a car up a hill. At first, it's hard, and every step feels like a struggle. But as you keep pushing, the car starts to move, and before you know it, it gains speed and becomes unstoppable. That's what happens when you take massive action. The first few steps might feel challenging, but with each move you make, you build energy, confidence, and progress. Massive action isn't about doing something small or playing it safe. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone and doing the things that truly matter. It's about being willing to fail, to face rejection, to make mistakes, because you understand that every failure is a stepping stone towards success. Playing it safe might feel comfortable in the moment, but it won't take you anywhere new. To achieve the life you want, you have to be willing to risk the discomfort of growth. Action also transforms fear into power. Fear often paralyzes people, making them hesitant to move forward. But the moment you take action, even a small one, you weaken fear's grip on you. Each step you take toward your goals diminishes the power of fear and strengthens your courage. Before long, what once seemed terrifying becomes manageable, and what once felt impossible starts to feel achievable. The key to taking massive action is clarity. You need to know what you want and why it matters to you. When your vision is clear and your purpose is strong, you'll find the energy to push through obstacles and keep going when things get tough. Without clarity, it's easy to get distracted, to lose motivation, or to give up when challenges arise. But when you're deeply connected to your goals, nothing can stop you. Another crucial aspect of massive action is persistence. Success rarely happens overnight. It's the result of consistent effort over time. There will be days when you feel like you're not making progress, when the results don't seem to match your efforts. But those are the moments when it's most important to keep going. Success is often just around the corner, waiting for those who refuse to quit. Action creates results, and results create confidence. When you see the fruits of your labor, it fuels your belief in what's possible. And that belief drives you to take even more action. It's a cycle of growth and achievement that all begins with one decision, the decision to act. Right now, you have the power to start something extraordinary. It doesn't matter where you're starting from or how far you feel from your goals. What matters is that you begin, that you commit to showing up every day and taking bold, decisive steps forward. Because when you do, you'll realize that the life you dream of isn't as far away as it seems. It's waiting for you to claim it, one action at a time. Gratitude is one of the most transformative forces in life. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already abundant. It's easy to get caught up in chasing more and more success, more money, more recognition, and forget to appreciate the gifts already surrounding you. But when you practice gratitude, you change your perspective, and that perspective creates a ripple effect that touches every area of your life. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good, it's about unlocking your full potential by focusing on the positive. Every day you have a choice. You can focus on problems, setbacks, and what you don't have, or you can focus on the blessings, opportunities, and growth around you. What you focus on expands. When you focus on gratitude, you begin to notice more things to be grateful for. It's like tuning your mind to a new frequency. Suddenly, the things you used to overlook, a smile from a stranger, the warmth of the sun, the food on your table, become sources of joy and appreciation. And that joy isn't trivial, it's the fuel that powers your journey to success. Gratitude is a mindset, but it's also a habit. It's not something you do once and forget about. It's something you cultivate daily intentionally. Start by taking a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. Write it down, speak it out loud, or simply think about it. It doesn't have to be grand or profound. Even small things, a kind word, a good cup of coffee, the fact that you woke up today can become anchors of positivity. The more you practice gratitude, the more natural it becomes. What many people don't realize is that gratitude and negativity cannot coexist. When you're focused on what's good, it's nearly impossible to dwell on what's bad. Gratitude shifts your emotional state. It takes you out of fear, frustration, and anger and places you in a space of peace, hope, and empowerment. That shift changes how you show up in the world. When you're operating from gratitude, you make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and approach challenges with resilience instead of despair. Gratitude isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on what's working instead of what's broken. Even in the toughest times, there's always something to be grateful for. Challenges, as difficult as they may seem, often come with hidden lessons or opportunities. Gratitude allows you to see those lessons, to appreciate the strength and growth that come from overcoming obstacles. It doesn't mean denying pain or struggle. It means finding the silver lining in every situation. When you practice gratitude, you also attract more abundance into your life. This isn't just a feel-good concept, it's backed by the way your brain works. When you focus on positivity and abundance, you train your brain to look for opportunities and solutions. You become more resourceful, more open to possibilities, and people are naturally drawn to those who radiate gratitude and positivity. Your energy becomes magnetic, creating a cycle of giving and receiving that lifts everyone around you. One of the most powerful aspects of gratitude is its ability to deepen your connections with others. When you express appreciation for the people in your life, you strengthen your relationships. You remind them that they matter, that their presence makes a difference. A simple thank you can change someone's day and create a bond that lasts. Gratitude fosters empathy, compassion, and understanding, qualities that are essential for meaningful relationships. In a world that often encourages you to focus on what you lack, gratitude is a rebellion. It's a declaration that you have enough, that you are enough. It's a choice to find joy in the present moment, instead of waiting for some future achievement to make you happy. When you live with gratitude, you stop chasing happiness and start creating it. No matter where you are in life, there's always something to be thankful for. Gratitude doesn't just change how you feel, it changes how you live. It turns obstacles into stepping stones, setbacks into setups for comebacks, and as you practice gratitude, you'll find that life becomes richer, fuller, and more meaningful. Gratitude is the key to unlocking the life you've always wanted, and it starts with a simple choice to focus on what's good right now. Your emotions are the driving force behind every decision you make, every action you take, and every result you achieve. They are the fuel that powers your life, and whether you're aware of it or not, they shape your reality. Mastering your emotions isn't about suppressing them or pretending they don't exist. It's about learning to harness them, to channel them in ways that empower you instead of holding you back. When you learn to control your emotions, you gain control over your life. Every day you experience a wide range of emotions, from joy and excitement to fear and frustration. These emotions aren't random, they're signals. They're your body and mind's way of communicating with you, letting you know what's happening internally and externally. But here's the thing, you don't have to be at the mercy of these emotions. You can choose how to interpret and respond to them. Most people let their emotions dictate their actions. If they're angry, they lash out. If they're afraid, they retreat. But when you master your emotions, you take back your power. You decide how to act, no matter what you're feeling. It starts with awareness. You can't manage what you're not aware of. Pay attention to your emotional patterns. What triggers certain feelings? How do you react to them? Once you understand your emotional triggers, you can start to break the cycle. For example, if you know that stress leads you to overreact, you can pause, take a deep breath, and choose a different response. It's not about eliminating stress, it's about responding to it in a way that serves you instead of sabotaging you. One of the most powerful tools for mastering your emotions is your physiology. The way you move your body, your posture, your breathing, these all influence how you feel. Think about it. When you're feeling confident, you stand tall, you breathe deeply, your movements are purposeful. On the other hand, when you're feeling defeated, your shoulders slump, your breathing becomes shallow, and your energy drops. The connection between your body and your emotions is undeniable. If you want to change how you feel, start by changing how you move. Stand up straight, take deep breaths, smile even if you don't feel like it. Your body can trick your mind into feeling better. Another key to emotional mastery is the power of focus. What you focus on determines how you feel. If you constantly dwell on problems, failures, or fears, you'll feel overwhelmed and stuck. But if you focus on solutions, opportunities, and what you can control, your emotions shift. You feel empowered, capable, and ready to take on challenges. Remember, where focus goes, energy flows. Be intentional about what you're focusing on. Ask yourself empowering questions like, what can I learn from this? Or what's one small step I can take right now? These questions shift your focus and in turn, your emotional state. Language also plays a crucial role in managing emotions. The words you use to describe your experiences shape how you feel about them. If you say, I'm devastated, it creates a much stronger emotional response than saying, I'm a little disappointed. Pay attention to the language you use. Replace negative, extreme language with more neutral or positive terms. This simple shift can help you regain perspective and keep your emotions in check. It's also important to understand that emotions are temporary. No matter how intense they feel in the moment, they don't last forever. This awareness can help you avoid making impulsive decisions based on fleeting emotions. When you're feeling overwhelmed, remind yourself this will pass. Take a step back, give yourself time, and allow the emotion to settle before responding. Mastering your emotions doesn't mean you'll never feel negative emotions again. It means you'll know how to handle them when they arise. It means you'll have the tools to turn frustration into determination, fear into courage, and sadness into growth. Emotions are part of being human, and they're not your enemy. They're a powerful resource when you learn to work with them. When you master your emotions, you unlock the ability to show up as your best self, no matter what life throws at you. You stop being reactive and start being proactive. You approach challenges with clarity and confidence. You build stronger relationships because you're in control of how you respond, even in difficult situations. Emotional mastery is the foundation of success, happiness, and fulfillment. It's not something that happens overnight, but it's a skill you can develop with practice, patience, and persistence. Your emotions don't control you, you control them, and you take charge of your emotional state, you take charge of your life. You become unstoppable. You become the person who can face any obstacle, overcome any setback, and create a future filled with joy, purpose, and achievement. A life without a clear vision is like a ship without a compass, adrift, directionless, and at the mercy of the winds. If you don't design your life with purpose, someone else will do it for you, and chances are they won't have your dreams and goals in mind. Your vision is your roadmap. It's the picture of the life you want to create, the goals you want to achieve, and the person you want to become. Without it, you're simply reacting to whatever comes your way, but with it, you take control and become the architect of your destiny. Clarity is the first step in designing your life's vision. You can't aim for something if you don't know what it is. Take the time to ask yourself meaningful questions. What do you truly want? What kind of life excites you? What impact do you want to make? Too often, people drift through life with vague wishes instead of specific goals. They say things like, I want to be successful or I want to be happy, but they never define what that looks like. Be specific. What does success mean to you? What does happiness feel like? The clearer your vision, the easier it is to create a plan to achieve it. Once you've defined your vision, you need to see it vividly in your mind. This isn't just daydreaming, it's an essential part of making your vision real. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something vividly imagined and something experienced. When you repeatedly visualize your goals with clarity and emotion, you prime your mind and body to move toward them. Imagine the details, the sights, sounds, and feelings of achieving your dream. Feel the pride, joy, and fulfillment as if it's already happening. The more real it feels to you, the stronger your commitment to making it a reality. Designing your life's vision also requires you to align your actions with your goals. It's not enough to dream big, you have to back it up with consistent effort. Every decision you make, every habit you develop, and every step you take should move you closer to your vision. This alignment creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. When you're consistently making progress, no matter how small, you reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your vision. But life doesn't always go as planned, and challenges will arise. That's why it's important to remain flexible while staying focused on your ultimate goal. Your vision is your destination, but the path to get there may change. Be open to adjusting your strategies and embracing new opportunities along the way. Setbacks are not failures, they're part of the process. Use them as fuel to learn, grow, and become even more resilient. Remember, it's not about the speed of your progress, it's about staying committed to the journey. Another key to designing your life's vision is surrounding yourself with the right people. The environment you place yourself in has a profound impact on your ability to stay focused and motivated. Seek out people who inspire you, challenge you, and support your growth. Avoid those who drain your energy or encourage you to settle for less than your potential. Your vision will flourish when you're surrounded by individuals who believe in you and push you to be your best. As you work toward your vision, celebrate your milestones along the way. Recognizing your progress, no matter how small, keeps you motivated and reminds you of how far you've come. Too often, people get so focused on the destination that they forget to appreciate the journey. Success is built one step at a time, and every step is worth acknowledging. Ultimately, your vision isn't just about achieving external goals, it's about becoming the person who can achieve them. It's about growing, learning, and evolving into the best version of yourself. The process of pursuing your vision will challenge you, but it will also transform you. You'll develop new skills, overcome fears, and discover strengths you didn't know you had. Your life is a blank canvas, and your vision is the masterpiece you're here to create. Don't settle for a life designed by default. Choose to design it with intention, passion, and purpose. The clearer your vision, the stronger your commitment, and the more relentless your action, the closer you'll get to living the life you've always dreamed of. The power is in your hands to shape your destiny. Start today and never look back.